Hello everyone. I spent today about 3 hours trying to figure out how to do in-game video quality settings, graphics quality settings, similar as in Unreal Engine. Then you can switch to low graphics settings, medium, high, epic. In Unreal Engine 5, was searching for this thing and people were showing, oh, you can do this thing. Yeah, I know how I can do this thing in game. Show me. Wasn't able to find any useful information, so I'm making tutorial for everybody else who wants to try to figure it out. How I figure out things? I look at the console log, and then I was switching. I noticed there is a bunch of logs like this, and I found here like applying CVAR settings from section video distance quality file scalability. So I search in the source code and find the C++ line which is doing this thing. So essentially for each of switches I have to do like I think 10 of these settings, and I think it's kind of maps to these lines 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Yeah, so there is a 10 here. I don't know what's going on with resolution scale, but it does change with resolution scale. So it does exactly the same thing, and I packaged my build and tested from package 1, and it's also working. So this is great, right? So I'm going to show you how to do this thing step by step. So this is the empty project, first person map project. And I also have source code for it's C++ project, and I'm going to show how to do things in C++. I'm pretty sure there is a plenty tutorials how to do things in, maybe not too many, but I guess it would be easier for you to figure out how to do it in Blueprint, I guess. What I'm going to do, I'm going to let's you know what to do. Let's move this guy here. So then I spawn, it would look at this box, and then I change the quality settings. For example, I switch to low, we would see the change, like shadow disappears. Okay, and let's add HUD here. So let's do everything in C++. So I'm going to create HUD class on, okay, and what I like to call it project HUD, and do this this way of capitalizing things. It is done. So next class, so we have project HUD. Next class I'm going to make derived from UUserWidget, and we are going to call it HudUi. Create class. So setting up HUD in Unreal Engine project, it's especially in C++, it's kind of involved process. So here we go. I like to, yeah, that's fine. I like to make the directory in the content directory, and I call it first party, and the reason is because I have like a bunch of third party things and it's just a mess. But right now it's fine. So let me create blueprint class, which is derived from HudUi, and we can call it blueprint HudUi, and we are going to make the design, and we will make, I guess, quite simple design. So we will put canvas panel, and let's put 3 checkboxes. I'm sorry, 5 checkboxes, right? 3. I kind of get confused. So how many checkboxes we need? I guess 88 is fine. Okay, and now put text. What's text kind of being? So let's call this thing low. Let's call this medium. Let's call this high. And let's call this thing epic. And let's put also one more text block. Yeah, it is kind of in the corner. Let's move it here. And let's call it graphics settings. Graphics quality, I guess. Maybe I should search for graphics settings. In this case, maybe I would get better results, but I did not find too much. So, okay, we have UI here. Let's do compile and save. So, of course, then we run, we would not have anything because we need to set up our game mode here, and we need to set up include project HUD, and I think it's a HUD class, and we should do a project HUD dot static class. So what's going on here? Something not right. A graphic quality oh yeah. So do this thing. So I do this thing this way just because in this case, if I sort them alphabetically, in double quotes would be on top and in triangle quotes would be on bottom. A project class, a project HUD static class. Why you're not happy here? Let's compile. Let's see what's going on here. Like, I'm not sure why things are not happy. File not found. Oh, I see one. Okay. A project HUD does not refer to value. Oops. Yeah, this is my bad. Okay, now it's happy. And it's still not going to work. It will create a HUD, but HUD doesn't have any code. And in project HUD, I need to instantiate user widget, any widget, and attach it to the view port. So to do this thing, I need to construct it first. So in the constructor, we need to construct it. And what we need to construct, we need to construct a class UHudUi. UHudUi, HudUi. Let's call it like this. Let's call it null pointer, initialize it with null pointer, but in the constructor, we will actually construct it. Let me put triangle, but like I have to put space here, so it would prevent sorting, because like then I'm doing formatting, automatic formatting. It's may put it on top, but it has to be very last generated thing, has to be very last, so I put the space to prevent from sorting. Okay, so a project HUD we need to construct, and also we need to why I put public? It's private. I need to have begin, and I think in begin play I should do things. Okay, so begin play final, and it's actually also a good practice to call this thing final. So a project HUD, a project HUD. So we need to construct HUD UI here. I do not remember how to do this thing, but we will get it in a second. So all this boilerplate code is here, and let's find out. So I need to call create widget here, and I need to include UHudUi here, and in create widget I need to specify UHudUi and get world, and I need to find a class of HudUi, and I cannot use a static class because I made the blueprint, so I need to put blueprint class. And to find this thing, we have class finder, and we can do it from here this way. So I guess I can make just a function which returns, yeah, so I can do auto get blueprint HudUi and do kind of this thing. UHudUi, it's called HudUi text, and game blueprint HudUi like this, and then return HudUi, and we can do it static. This would not pollute the global namespace. And we can do get bp HUD. You know, we can do lambda. Let's do lambda. Yeah. Okay, so this thing would work, and we need to do one more thing here, is add to viewport. No magic function, create widget. I forgot to invoke lambda. Okay. Yeah, okay. And now HudUi add to viewport. So anyways, now we should see things. Let's quickly test it. So if I start game, yeah, we can see things and click them. But the problem is, as soon as I click on the screen, my mouse is disappearing. So what I want to do, I want to so it is in game only mode, and I want to make game and UI mode and also show mouse. So let's do it. Player controller get world get first player controller, and what we want to do, we want to set input mode to game and UI mode. F input mode game and UI, and Unreal Engine likes to have this sort of capitalization, which I'm not big fan, but yeah, I guess that works. And show mouse, player controller be show mouse cursor equal false. Okay, let's compile it and let's try it out. So mouse still disappears. Oh, wait a second. Oops. I have to make it true, not false. Brain farting. Okay, so mouse still here, and we can move. But yeah, also we have mouse. So now let's program these things, because it's just checkbox, but like let's make it behave as a radio boxes. And I need to give them name. So let's call it graphics quality low. Let's do like low RB, low radio button, medium radio button, high radio button, and epic radio button. This stupid thing in Unreal Engine, I did not find a radio button, so you kind of have to manually, like programmatically implement it, which is yeah, unfortunate. Anyways, so I gave names to them, and now in UHudUi. So UHudUi, we have function where we can construct things, and this function, I do not remember how it's called. It's called onWidgetRebuild. So, and actually it should be private. And we can do this thing final. This helps compiler to optimize things, marking things final. onWidgetRebuild void final, and UHudUi super. Okay. So what I need to do, I need to find the widget on my user widget. So because I know, because I derived blueprint from this thing, and to do this thing, there is a thing called, like, you can get the property from your blueprint class. And to do this thing, again, I do not remember how to do this thing, so let me look up. It is like this: property equals get class find property by name text, and how did I call it? Low RB, right? Low RB. I think it's low RB, like this. So we've got the property, and then we do cast to f object property. So we've got this property, and now cast field. Now it's good idea to check. So if not prop, we just return here. So let's do it like this. It's better to put logs here, but I do not remember how to do logs. Neither. So it is UE log log temp error text cannot find low RB property, something like this. And next thing is auto widget equals cast, and now we can get the U checkbox, and then property get property value in container this 0. Yeah. So now I can make a lambda get widget equals, and we can pass just can put auto name, and we can put all this stuff here, just return, and we can do null pointer and U checkbox star. Okay, and instead of lower B we can do name here. We need to capture everything. We actually need to capture these, so we can do this. Anyways, that's fine. So auto widget equals get widget text, and it's going to be if not widget return low RP. Okay, that's I guess better. So now if we click on this thing, widget on check state changed, we will trigger the function UHudUi, and it's on low changed. Let's call it like this, and we need to add U function here. Void on low changed, and we have to put boolean is checked, something like this, and UHudUi on low changed. So we do not care about the boolean value, because it's a radio button, so we care about if it's clicked or not. So we will implement it later. Let me put log message here. Low RB clicked. So let's quickly test this thing if it's gonna work. We will see log messages. So let's open log messages. On widget rebuild. Doesn't look nice. Yeah, logs right now looks good. So I'm going to click here. Yeah, look at this. LMB clicked. Nice. So everything is implemented correctly. So let's do for our things. So it's going to be low, medium, high, and epic. So low, medium, high, epic. Okay, and medium, high, epic. So this is a little bit stupid, right? But because it does pass only one boolean, there is no context. So I have to create like 4 things. Would be nice to have here UObject or something, so I can know what was clicked. So, but it is what it is. Medium, high, epic. And from here I can maybe make the function and call set graphics quality and put 0, 1, 2, 3. I think it's better to have enum, so let's make enum. Low, medium, high, epic. And in this case I can do like this. Medium, high, epic. And we can have private function called set. So we've got value here. and we can again get I get kind of don't why we saying widget cannot initialize object parameter of type UWidget expression of type UHudUi. Guess it's better to recompile and see. Low, mid. So there is a duplicated code with this guy. I think it's okay. Well, let's copy paste. It's okay. So we need to set check state. So set checked state. Oh. You mad, right? Man. Yeah. So let's copy it. Call it high, low, and set checked state, and it's gonna be v equal graphics quality low, and if it's low it should be checked, and e check box state checked, otherwise e check box state unchecked. Graphics quality. So let me delete all of these things and start copying this one. Medium, high, epic, low, medium, 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 high, 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 epic, epic, epic. So now it should behave like radio buttons. So let's quickly test it out. So if I'm clicking on low of medium, it's uncheck low and check medium, high, uncheck medium. So it is behaving like radio buttons now. And now this is the fun part. Setting up the settings, right? So let's do switch v case graphics settings, graphics quality low, and what essentially I need to do is do this config call apply cvar changes. So what I found on source code, so it's UE config utilities apply cvar settings from ini, and here first of all I need to do let me put the boilerplate code, right? Text, and then here should be ecvf set by scalability, and false it's like allow cheating, not to allow cheating. So let me do include also. So it's include mix config utilities.h. By the way, I was not doing includes for all of these things because I'm using precompiled headers, which improves the compilation a lot. But you can find in what you have to include. So, but like a constructor helper, you need to for properties. Anyways, you can find it in the help, right? So like find property by name, you can look up the help and see you need to include like a this thing, object class.h, and other things, right? So you will find in help what to include, but essentially I'm using precompiled headers to make compilation faster. So, and what I found out, so it should compile, yeah, it's not angry at me, and I need to do break here, and I don't need these things, yeah, it should be like this. So what I was doing switches, so I just switch here, for example, to epic. Ooh, it's not happy, but anyways. And yeah, so like here in the log, oof, you can see applying CVAR setting, and it says from section, and there's global illumination quality at 3, like a reflection quality 3, all this stuff, and it's like a 10 things, and I just cut this log and processed it a little bit, copy, paste. So I've got like it should be 10. And just in case, let me restart Unreal Engine just to be on safe part, because it doesn't look happy. So it should be 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. And I was adding this part here and this part here. And essentially scalability is going to be everywhere, so it's like this: 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So anti-aliasing goes here, shadow quality goes here, global illumination goes here, post-process quality goes here, texture quality goes here, effect quality goes here, okay, and because it's low, it should be 0, so let me change it to 0. Okay, and now let's go for medium, and medium it's 1. And then high it's 2. And epic is 3. Okay, and that's it. So I stopped the engine just in case, because it's for some reason wasn't happy. I'm not sure why it wasn't happy. It is still not happy. Add UI 23. Cannot find lower B property. It's here. On check state change and dynamic. Oh, you know? No. Actually, I do not know why it's not happy. I do not know why it's hitting this point. So it's something with delegates. I think we should. Yeah, I'm not sure. Anyways, it should work. So I guess it's exercise for you how to fix the thing. Invocation list. I don't know what's going on here. Anyways, it should work. Now I press start, and so I thinking as soon as I click low, shadow should disappear. And yay, look at this, it's working. Shadow disappeared. Let's go to medium. So we've got shadows, but like there is artifacts here, high. There is a less artifacts here. And also we've got, what is it? Reflex from blue boxes. On medium, I think we do not, we do not have reflex, and it's darker here. And let's go back to Epic. And look at this, no artifacts and nice reflex here. So here we go. This is how we implement graphics quality in Unreal Engine. And I think for my purposes, this switch box is good enough, but you can do more granular settings by doing like 10 different parameters. And also you can go to deeper granularity, because if you look here, there is a way more parameters are setting. So like then you are switching to post-processing quality. There is like a bunch of different parameters, and you can also set them up. I do not know how, but like just looking at source code, I guess I can figure out. But here we go. This is my quite long tutorial, and it took for me way longer to figure out, digging up in source code and just trying to find on internet how to do this thing. And apparently I needed to figure out by myself, and now I'm sharing it with you. So thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye.